Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am creating heaven on earth, and the way that I do it, number one, is help people to realize that what they consider their soul is the Spirit of God. Therefore, God lives inside of you, and as long as you claim the Spirit of God, then you are God. Number two, people, is that I am here to create financial freedom for billions of people across this world. I am creating a million millionaires. I am the greatest leader that ever lived. I am God, people, and most important is that I manifest the words I speak. My message today, people, is for you to reset and welcome your new beginning, man. It's like, regardless of what you've been through up until now, I want you to look at this as preparation for the time which is right now, a time such as this. Is that we've gone through a lot of trials and tribulations over these years, a lot of hurdles, just a lot of obstacles along the way, but those have shaped and molded us into preparing us for that time which is right now. This is a time, people, where over the last couple months really, but especially within the last week or so, since September started, is that there's a big spiritual shift that's happening. And for those people that are really on their journey of spiritual enlightenment, like they can not only feel it, but they can sense it and just know that that's what's happening, people. It's like we're resetting our lives right now for this new world that we are creating, which is indeed heaven on earth, And as part of that reset, man, it's like I want you to really envision like who is the amazing version of yourself, like I want you to really imagine what that looks like, because it's like I think this is the season, people, where a lot of people start to figure out like what their purpose is, because one of the best and greatest thing I hear, man, is to be a person of purpose, where you have a genuine purpose that you can work towards every day and be very impactful on others' lives, So it's like, as you go about this hard reset, people, is that I really and truly want you to start thinking about the amazing future that, you desire, because right now is the time, people. Like what I see for us is ease, like especially for people that's been working physically so hard for years, to develop themselves and really get to a point where it's like the things you've always wanted, the time for those things are right now, people. And this is our season of receiving. This is our season of harvest. It's like we've been sowing seeds, like growing up on a farm. It's like I felt like we've been sowing seeds all these years. And now it's time, people, that the Spirit of God is saying is that it's our time to receive. It's our time to receive peace, to receive genuine joy, to receive genuine happiness, man. Just genuinely happy, And for things to flow, to operate from a space of flow, man, And it's really exciting. It's exciting because it's like, even though it hasn't arrived yet, it's like you can feel it, you can sense it. It's like the energy is all around us, man, and it's telling us and showing us the way, And it's like, I really want you to choose to believe that, people, because that is indeed our portion for those people, especially that's been really dedicatedly putting in the work, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the work of self-development is not an easy one, people, at least not consistently, Anyone you see out here that consistently show up every day for growth and development, listen, man, you respect that person, man, because anybody can do something for a while. But the fact that you've put in the work consistently, day in, day out, year in, year out, it's like God have seen our heart, He have seen our intention. And for those reasons, people, that's why now is the time of our reaping. Now is the time of harvest. Now is the time of receiving for all the hard work and dedication that we're put into ourselves, And I'm excited for you too, you know what I'm saying? Because it's the unknown, but it's an exciting unknown versus the dread and all that other things, or just being scared, of the future. There's nothing to be scared or fear, people. It's nothing but beautiful, amazing things coming your way. Abundance, keep that in mind, is indeed your portion. Favor is your portion. Blessings is your portion. This is your season, people. There's no more tests that need to be done. It's just a matter of just being open to receiving, man, because that's what time it is, people. This is our receiving period of our lives. That's what season it is right now. And, I would say for those of you that have not been on that path of developing yourself, it's not too late. You can definitely aggressively start working on self-development so you can reap in some of this also, But just start somewhere, people. And most important, I just want you to start thinking positively about your life and start envisioning, like, what do you want? What do you want your life to be like? Who do you want to be? You know what I'm saying? Be thinking about these things, people, as you move forward. Anyways, man, that's the message for real. Shout out to my co-creators of Heaven on Earth International. People, as you already know, we are indeed creating Heaven on Earth. And the way we're doing it, people, is that as a collective, we're syncing our energy. You're connecting with me by following my page. For those of you, as I watch your content and it resonate, I'll follow you back. But that's how we connect energetically, because, the more we combine our energy, people, and the more we envision and think positively about the things we want and desire, then what we're really doing is that we are creating with our mind and spirit. You know what I'm saying? We're creating heaven on earth because we're envisioning what that looks like. I want you to envision what that look like in your life specifically, What would that look like for you to be enjoying and experiencing heaven on earth? And as you get busy doing that, then, you're inspiring other people to do the same thing, And so anyways, there's three ways that I saw in the spirit, though, that we change this world. Number one is that you must choose to believe that the Spirit of God is inside of you, and start to believe that as long as you claim that, then you are God and you have the ability of God, especially to create, heal, inspire, motivate, transform people's lives, transform this world. You have all of those ability, people. As time goes by and you really tap in, you got to tap in, though. You got to really build that relationship and that bond with the spirit, your higher self that's inside of you. Number two is that, yes, you do need to follow me, because that's how we energetically sync and connect. And the more people that we sync with, then the more we can transform things. Like what I see with this is that, one of my objective and goals here is to help people be financially free. And I kept, it's like I'm really still trying to figure out what vehicle to use for that. But the truth is, it makes sense for the third part. Like God has shown me, I think it was last week or a week before, where he showed me that people, authenticity, truth is the new currency, and everybody should be speaking their truth. And it's like we get paid to speak our truth and exist, people. That's something else. That one I've been knowing about for like months, that we get paid to exist, And the way you get paid to exist is by speaking your truth. If truth is the new currency and you're speaking your truth and recording it and sharing on platforms like this, then you're transforming people's lives as they hear your message. And definitely, like I mentioned yesterday, I'll be figuring out how, to make money on TikTok, so that way I can help and share with y'all things eventually that you can do to make money. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like my objective is to help you to be financially free. And even though I've never done this before, I do know that, you can, just like when I used to run cars to Uber and Lyft drivers. I drove Uber and Lyft for a month before I hired people to drove my cars, because I wanted to know what it would take for them to make $1,000 a week. So I had to go out there for a whole month with both platforms, 2 weeks at a time, to learn how to do that. Same thing here. I will figure this damn TikTok thing out, because now I've decided that I want to use this as a vehicle, not just for myself, but I want to use it to learn and figure out how I can make money on this platform. Therefore, I'll run lives and different sessions where I'll teach other people how to do that. You know what I'm saying? Mainly through supporting each other. Like, I figure we could set up like TikTok shops or whatever, where for people that's a part of the collective, we can get stuff from other people's stores. I mean, whatever the case is, I don't know the exact answer, people, but the beautiful thing is that the idea and the intention is there. And as long as you got the intention and the idea, then the rest can and will come, you know? So I'm excited about that part. Shout out to Jamaica, man, who is the eye of this world. Shout out to Africa, who is the mother of this world. Shout out to the entire Caribbean and the African diaspora worldwide. You know, last night I had a chance to listen to the swearing ceremony for Honorable Dr. Andre Holness down there in Jamaica, man. And I would say, as I was listening to his speech, it was a great speech, man, because it's like, that's the power of vision, people, is that people with vision can accomplish any and everything. Without vision, though, people will perish. And what I can honestly say about this man is that he has ambitious visions, man. And that's what have gotten us to where we are right now. And the thing that made me most excited is that he didn't look at this as a destination, but he understands that greatness is our portion. And he's aspiring to really just use this as a foundation where we are now to go after bigger and better things. And that to me is super exciting, you know? And also the fact that he realized that, look, you know, we can't accomplish these things with corruptions or crimes. So I like the fact that those are things that are on his agenda, to make sure we keep on eradicating corruption in government. And of course, you know, to reduce crime by providing opportunity for people, continue to make sure that we are self-sufficient financial wise, security enforcement wise, etc., 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 you know. But it was awesome just hearing him speak these things, you know, because that's what a great leader looks like, people, is that, you know, you want to be held accountable, you know, and you're not just willy-nilly just doing what you want. You understand that we are leaders to serve people, and he understands that people is his asset. The Jamaican people is his greatest asset. And I loved also the idea of investing in the arts. That's something that have really helped us to spread across the world. So just hearing him talk about investing in that, I think that's awesome. I think also we need to come up with more endorsement packages for our athletes, create more better opportunities for them, so they're not motivated to leave to go to other countries, whether it's the US or Turkey or whatever. My point is that I just want us to keep on evolving, man. And I'm just super excited that I feel like we have someone that genuinely want this too. And that's the thing that moves me, is that, you know, you can tell when people are talking BS, man. It's like you can sense it, you can feel it. As he's speaking, the passion and the conviction is there. And that's what gives me the confidence that we'll more than accomplish the goals that he set to accomplish over the next 5 years. And I'm really excited about the next chapter for us, man. Remember our mantra, people. First of all, nobody's coming to save us. We have to save ourselves. Africa, Caribbean people, Black people across the world, nobody's coming to save us, man. We have to save ourselves. We have to support each other, inspire each other, motivate each other. And the biggest thing is that we are indeed our brothers and sisters keepers. That's by choice. We're choosing that for ourselves. And number two is that each one teach one. Whatever you know that's beneficial, teach it to somebody else so you can transform other people's lives. Anyways, man, my declarations over your life, number one is that you are a millionaire. Number two is that you're married to the person of your dreams. Number three is that you have amazing health and is in the best shape of your life, man. My prayer for you today, people, is that you'll really start tapping into the spirit, man, and really allow yourself to receive. You know, there's so much. This is harvest season, people. And for those of you that have been doing the work, obviously, if you know work, you know, you can't expect nothing. But for those of you that have not been doing the work, I say get busy starting now. It's better to start now than never. You know, so let's get busy doing that, man. But I really believe in you, people. Y'all have an amazing day, and we'll talk tomorrow.